guys, so today's video is going to be a full face of first impressions, but we are actually going to be trying out a bunch of Essence makeup. I'm actually really excited to film this video because I just recently placed an order on Ulta's website and I realized they had a ton of new Essence makeup, things I had never seen on Ulta before. I don't know if they just like expanded things on the Ulta website. I don't know, I just got really excited. I bought so many Essence things and I'm gonna be putting them on my face and trying them out and giving you my first impressions in today's video. I am so excited to do this because I love Essence. It's one of my favorite drugstore brands. Essence, Catrice, e.l.f, Wet n Wild, those are like my favorite brands at the drugstore because they're the most affordable out of all of them, I feel, and they're like really good. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna show you everything I bought. This is kind of like a haul, first impressions. Chatty, get ready with me, you know. So I'm not gonna do anything crazy on my eyes just because the eyeshadows I purchased from Essence, they're all very natural looking eyeshadows. So I'm just warning you guys, you're not gonna see anything like intricate and crazy on my lids today. But I'm gonna start with primer. This is the Fresh and Fit Awake Primer. It says it has a healthy glow and a pore minimizing effect. It has vitamin complex and cranberry water. That sounds so amazing, doesn't it? I'm gonna do my face makeup first just because, like I said, I'm not doing anything crazy on the eyes. So I'm very excited to rub some cranberry water on my face. Ooh. This feels so nice. Oh, I might have applied too much there. That's fine. I have very dry skin, it's okay. So right off the bat, I don't love the scent. It smells soapy. It smells like soapy almost. I'm not crazy about the scent, but it's not like, it's not too bad. But my skin feels really hydrated and it looks so nice and dewy. I'm gonna be trying out a brand new foundation today, so obviously I can't really put this primer to the test, but I'm gonna be trying this out with some of my other foundations like in the upcoming weeks. Okay, so for foundation, I'm gonna take the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Makeup. It says Healthy Glow. It also has vitamin complex and cranberry water, and I picked up the darkest shade on Ulta. They have 4 shades, 4. And this one is the darkest. I picked up 40 Fresh Sun Beige, and this looks like the undertone is completely off for me, but this is what we're gonna go with. They didn't really have my shade at all. Like I said, there's only 4 shades, and it's so sucky when you're really excited for a product or really excited for a foundation, and then when you go and click all the shades, they don't have your shade. Honestly, with the whole Tarte thing, like what happened with the Tarte Shape Tape foundation, that's been happening with brands for a really long time. I'm gonna start applying my foundation while I tell you how I feel, but really quickly I want to show you they also have a beauty sponge that I think I'm gonna hate because I don't like this shape. I'm gonna go wet it really quick. Ooh, look how big it got. It got like massive. But anyway, like I was saying, foundation shades have been an issue with brands for a super long time, but especially in the drugstore. But I feel like the reason the Tarte thing blew up so much is because, first of all, the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer is like America's, I can't, look at my ears, America's #1 concealer. Everybody loves that, everybody uses that. So when they announced they were coming out with a foundation, the internet went crazy. And then when they came out with 87 fair shades and like 3 deep shades, of course people are gonna be upset. Naturally, it just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But what I'm getting at is I feel like this really is a lesson to other brands. I feel like what happened with Tarte is definitely a lesson because other brands saw the backlash, they saw how people felt, and I hope that starts a change in other brands. Obviously, I wish it wouldn't have happened this way, but hopefully it makes a difference and it shows brands that, you know what, you need to include a lot of shades so you can target your entire audience. Like Essence having 4 shades is completely ridiculous, but brands really need to realize your shade range is extremely important. Okay, so I like this sponge. I thought I was gonna hate it, but you know what? It's applying my foundation really nicely. I would say the coverage of this is like medium coverage, but man, I really like how this makes my skin look. I was going in with very low expectations, but it looks very healthy and glowy and awake, you know? Even though I like this sponge, I don't think this would work for underneath the eyes, but I am gonna try using it for concealer today. Maybe like on this side, I'll squeeze it. Anyway, I don't have a new concealer, so I'm just gonna pop on my Catrice Liquid Camoflauge Concealer in light beige. Can you guys believe I'm almost completely caught up to Supernatural? I'm on episode 10 of season 13. I had to buy the episodes on iTunes because I saw the season finale of 12 and I was like, what? I couldn't wait for it to get back on Netflix. I couldn't. So I had to get the episodes on iTunes. And you know what? I don't know how I feel about season 13 yet. So I don't have a new essence powder, but I do have a new e.l.f. powder I haven't used just yet. I purchased this the other day. This is the Beauty Shield Antioxidant Armored Setting Powder. It supposedly has antioxidants in it. It's so cute. It says, pour powder here. Well, I'll just dip right into this. It's fine. Thanks, e.l.f. I'm gonna take my little Real Techniques Smoky Blue brush. I don't know the name of these brushes. Blue something. It looks nice, it looks nice. It doesn't look cakey underneath the eyes or anything. Made my skin look really, really smooth. For bronzer, I have the Essence Luminous Matte. That's right. Luminous Matte Bronzing Powder. This one is the one for lighter skin. I think they have another one. This is the shade Sunshine, and this is very, very light. And at first when I read the name, I was like, Luminous Matte. Like, why do they give such dumb names? But when I blend it on my skin, I kind of know what they mean. The word is satin. That's what they were looking for there. The word is satin. It has like a nice sheen to it, but it's not shimmery. But it is like, it's very light. So I am gonna go in with another bronzer first. I'm gonna take my classic Rhea bronzer from Thrive Causemetics, and on my little Sephora Pro Mini Flawless powder brush, I'm just gonna bronze up the skin. I would love to know what you guys think about the whole Logan Paul situation. I know it's like old news. Everyone's already been talking about it, but I don't know if it's because I'm not like in middle school or I'm not a teenager anymore, that those Paul brothers, I don't get it. Like, there are some other popular YouTubers I don't watch, but I get it, you know? Like, I get why they're popular, they're just not my thing. I don't get the Paul brothers. I feel like they just scream a lot. They kind of give me a headache a little bit. And now I'm gonna take the Luminous Matte Bronzer and put some on my cheeks. Hopefully it gives me a nice luminous matte look. I feel like that name would confuse someone who doesn't really know much about makeup. Like, if I'm just walking into Ulta and I'm looking around and I want a matte bronzer, I'm gonna look at this and be like, Luminous Matte. So is it luminous or is it matte? You know? I feel like it's a confusing name. That's all. Okay, so I'm not sure if that showed up much on my skin. I mean, I do see a little bit of a luminousness to the bronzer. So yeah, it's very subtle. I'm gonna play around with it a little bit more. All right, so for blush, I have a little bit of a system going on here. Essence has these palettes that are empty. They're very similar to those Makeup Forever palettes where you buy the eyeshadows and then you buy the palette and you could put them in. This is the My Must-Haves palette. And they have this one and then they have an 8-pan one, which I accidentally bought the 4-pan one. I was trying to buy the 8-pan because I bought 8 pans of shadows and blushes. So they have these single pans. They look like this. They look bigger online, but they're pretty small. And they have blushes. I think they have like a highlight, and then they have eyeshadows. And then you can buy these little palettes and then pop them in. They're all the same size. And I'm so bummed I got the wrong palette. But I am gonna pop in all the blushes in here. So this is gonna be like my little blush palette. I got the shade Rosy Glow. And then you can just pop it right back out. It's so easy. I wonder if the formula is good because, listen, the Essence Satin Touch blushes are like the best. The formula of these are so amazing. So I wonder if the quality on these blushes are gonna be as good as these. I don't think so based on my swatches, but I'm still gonna give it a shot. So I got that one. Then I got Coral Dream, Strawberry Smoothie. This one has a little bit of glitter in it. I didn't notice that when I bought it online. And then I got the bronzing powder, and this one's called Hello Sunshine. I'm just popping this into my blush palette. So, boom. This is my new little Essence blush palette. And then I have these 4 single shadows that come in these little pans too. I need to buy another one of those palettes. But for blush, I think I'm gonna be mixing... Actually, I think I'm gonna go in with the coral one. I like it. I really do. There is like a, I don't know if it's the bronzer, but I feel like this has a very soft sheen to it. I don't know, it might be the bronzer though, but I really like how that looks. All right, so I also picked up this highlighter palette that I wanted to share with you guys. This is the Essence Made to Sparkle Highlighting and Transforming Prismatic Palette. And it's one of those like holographic, unicorny type of highlighting palettes, which at this point, I'm pretty much over it. Like where I am right now, I'm kind of over this type of highlight, but these looked so pretty. I thought they would be great as eyeshadows. And look at this one. Look at this. That is incredible. That is a beaut, oh my gosh. And then you know what? This one is beautiful as well. This is a classic like white gold highlight, and oh my gosh, it is so pretty. And I would totally want to highlight with this right now. Like I wanna put this on my face, but I want to try this out. And I feel like this might be a little bit too dark for me, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. This is the Essence Metal Chrome Blush. I'm going to use the Beige Causemetics. It's my Ray Ray brush. It's a little bit more subtle than I thought it was going to be, but it's still very pretty. On my skin tone, it is a little bit too dark. Like it kind of looks a little muddy on my skin. But if you have a deeper skin tone than me, you might really, really love this. Okay, so I am gonna take a little bit of this gold color, and I'm gonna use my MAC 240S brush. I'm just gonna pop that right on top. Okay, so to melt all of that into my skin, I'm gonna be trying out the Keep It Perfect Makeup Fixing Spray. Let's see how this mist goes. Oh, no, that's aggressive. Damn, I gotta put my hand all the way out here. Look who's back. I found it. It was sitting on my windowsill. Like on my window, and I looked everywhere for weeks. I really, really love how my skin looks right now. When I applied this on top, I feel like it just melted everything right into my skin, and now my skin looks so dewy and healthy and radiant. But now I'm just gonna do a little bit of something to the eyes. Like I said, I don't want this video to be too long, and I don't want to do anything crazy on my eyes. I'm just hanging out at home, so let's do a little something. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna let you guys know in my info box down below how this wore throughout the day, because I most likely am gonna be wearing this all day, so I will leave you a little note in the description box. So like I said, I got 4 of their new My Must Have eyeshadows, and then I got 3 of their new The Metals eyeshadow, which by the way, these swatch incredibly beautiful. But anyway, I'm literally just gonna put a little something in my crease. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm gonna take the shade Miss Foxy Roxy, and this is what I'm gonna put pretty much everywhere. I'm also gonna put some of this shade on my lower lash line. It sucks that these aren't magnetic, because I could just pop this in a Z palette, but darn. Okay, so I'm gonna take the shade Go Goldie, and I'm gonna use this as my inner corner highlight and my brow bone highlight on my Coastal Scents brush. I have had this brush since the day I started my channel. Actually, since before I started my channel, I placed a Coastal Scents order, and this is the only one I've kept throughout the years. I've kind of given them away to like friends and family, and I just look at it and it gives me like happy memories. All right, so this one is a little bit dusty. Like when you swatch it on your hand, you'll notice it's a little dusty, not as smooth as the one I just used, but it still gives you a really pretty sheen. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this one called Brownylicious. I'm just gonna add a little bit of this. I like this eyeshadow. It's very pigmented, very smooth, not chalky or anything, and sometimes matte eyeshadows from the drugstore can be a little rough, but this one is very smooth. Alrighty then, it's time to test out some mascara. I actually bought 2 of them, not knowing which one I would like more. So I'm gonna do one on this side and one on this side, and we'll see which one's better. Ooh, actually before I go in with mascara, I'm gonna take this, the Metals eyeshadow. I'm gonna take the shade Ballerina Glam. I feel like my inner corners aren't as bright as I want them to be. So I'm gonna take Ballerina Glam, not Gram. And I'm gonna see if this makes a difference. Ooh, wow, look at that shiny. I freaking love these. I want to see if they have more shades. These metal ones are awesome. Okay, so I'm going to take the Volume Stylist 18-Hour Lash Extension Mascara with lengthening fibers, and I'm going to put it on this eye. This other one is the Instant Volume Boost Mascara. Okay, so now that I've applied 2 coats of each, I think I like this mascara more. I can totally see those lengthening fibers. I feel like it made my lashes way longer. This gives me a little bit more oomph, so I'm gonna apply some of this. I'm actually gonna leave my bottom lashes without any mascara. For some reason, I'm like feeling that right now. Okay, we are pretty much done with the entire face. All that's left is my lip. I got a few lip products from Essence. I got 4 of their long-lasting lip liners. I don't think these are new. And then I got 2 lipsticks that seemed really unique and cool. This is the Ultra Last Instant Color lipsticks, and I got Ungrateful, like ungrateful. And then I got this one. This one's called Sandicide. Clever, clever. But then I also got 2 of their matte long-lasting lip glosses. See? They're doing it again. Matte lip gloss. You're gonna confuse people, Essence. I got the shade Simply Be an Icon and Beauty Approved. And then lastly for lips, I got these really cool, unique lip colors. These are the Metal Shock lip paints. And I got a blue and a green one. Belladonna and Poison Ivy. What do? I really want to use this color on my lips today. So I'm gonna go in with my lip liner. I think I'm gonna use Plum Cake. Yes, I'm gonna put on Plum Cake. These feel really, really creamy. Okay, so I'm gonna go over it with Sandicide. I don't know why I put on a purple lip liner to go over it with this color, but I did. I knew you guys were expecting me to go in with this one, right? Fooled you. Oh, it's a little bit more sheer than I thought it was gonna be. I don't know how I feel about that. You know, I went in with a purple lip liner thinking I was just gonna cover it, but I didn't. These are a little bit sheer. Maybe I should have swatched them first because this color is really pretty. It's just the purple that's throwing you off. Aww. We're gonna go in with this. I'm gonna take the matte gloss in the shade Simply Be an Icon, and I'm gonna pop this on my lips. Ooh. This smells like maple syrup pancakes. Like, no. Like sugar cookies and pancakes. Yes, sugar cookies and pancakes, exactly. Wow, this color is really, really pretty. Okay, so I'm assuming this doesn't dry down since it is a matte gloss. I mean, you never know, as the hours pass, it might start to get matte and a little bit drier since it is a long-wearing formula, or it claims to be. But of course, I will update you in the description box. But yeah, that's the end of this video, guys. Let me know in the comments down below if you've tried out any of these products. Are you a fan of Essence? Are you not? Let me know in the comments below how you felt about this whole situation. I would love to know, but that completes this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Sorry, I'm just scared, Cornelius. My phone fell. Oh, by the way, this is an e.l.f. Beautifully something brush. You know, the clear ones. She's got the urge to herbal. She's gonna herbal in the shower for another half an hour. Cornelius is walking. And they have like, there's something in my freaking eye. She's got the urge to herbal. Does anybody remember that commercial? No?